Until it all starts with your mentality. So we can have a full conversation about it all day. You can see posts on the media all day, but until you are mentally ready to get started and learn more about your body and what you are going through, learn more about the nutrition aspect in general, it's a want thing. You have to want it.
Welcome to the BeTheMod3l podcast. I'm your host Teddy J, here with my co-host BeTheMod3l. And today we have a very special guest, Soca instructor, personal trainer, the one and only Paige Romans.
Hello, good evening everybody.
How you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm making it right now.
Thanks for coming all the way down to Miami.
Yes, and the drive it was from me.
Yeah. So where you from? Where you came from?
I drove down from Fort Lauderdale, and it's only a 40-minute drive, but me and driving don't really get along. But I made it here. We got here safely.
All right, so go on and introduce yourself to those who don't know you. Let us know who you are, what is it that you do, and how did you get started into that business?
Okay, so as he mentioned, my name is Paige Romans, and I'm a Soca instructor / personal trainer. I got into the game around 2016 when I first got certified. I was inspired by my trainer. She's Russian. She was crazy, and I was like, yes, if you can do this, I can do it too.
Yeah.
So she definitely fed me a lot of information. And Anna, if you're watching this, big ups to you, girl.
Big ups to Anna. Big ups to Anna.
She got me started. I got my feet wet, got certified, and then it was just training at that point. And I started doing group classes, and I was doing hip hop at first, and then I linked on with a friend named Diane, and she asked me to do dance hall, and I was doing dance hall, and that led to Soca. And around 2018, 19, 20, 21, I've been doing Soca fitness dancing.
So why you got locked in on the Soca and not the other stuff?
It was the energy, it was the music, it was the culture behind it that just drive me, and I'm very hyper already.
Yeah.
So it was just feeding my soul, and I was like, yeah, I gotta learn more about this. I gotta get into the culture and learn more about it, and it just took over from there. The people I were meeting in that environment as well, it just took over. So I went with it. You know what works? Stick with it.
Stick with it.
Okay. And so you did Soca in the family, or was it just you?
Oh, just me. My family is dance hall. They dance hall all day. So.
Okay, so tell us what's the difference. If someone said they're going to the dance hall, or if we're going to go Soca.
Soca and dance hall is different genres of music. Soca, I would say, is more high tempo. Granted, they do have some lower tempo music, but it's the carnival theme behind it. Like dance hall, you would hear more of like Vibes Cartel and Spice, and those are artists, by the way. You hear their lyrics, and the beats behind it is just lower tempo. Whereas soca, you have the drums going, you have the trombones, the trumpets, the instruments, you know, that liven it up in the background. It's just mad. It's crazy. The drums definitely will take you.
Great.
So off camera, we was talking. You say you were from Jamaica. Well, you're Jamaican. So being Jamaican
and doing soca.
Like,
You hear it all the time, but you know what, man? Music is music. And I love jazz. You know, you're gonna say I can't listen to jazz.
So where does soca start? Like
where does it start?
What nationality started soca?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
That's a Caribbean.
Yes, Caribbean life.
talk to us about fitness and health. You know, nutrition. Because this is the main topic right now, especially amongst black people.
Yeah.
Because we all have to eat better, live better. There's a lot of people dying way too early, and people not knowing really how to get started into exercising or diet.
Yeah.
So just basically give us advice on that. Give those who are watching advice on getting fit.
Yes, that's a very good question. And you're absolutely right. It's a big thing right now. And with my clientele, it all starts with your mentality. So we can have a full conversation about it all day. You can see posts on the media all day. But until you are mentally ready to get started and learn more about your body and what you're going through, learn more about the nutrition aspect in general, it's a want thing. You have to want it. Because again, it can be a drawn out conversation. You can see everybody else getting into it, but you have to do it for yourself. You have to want it, and that is a mental thing. You can't want it on Monday and then don't want it on Friday. It's a mental thing. So once you really tap into it and you're eager and want to learn, you'll see a big difference.
So what type of foods do you eat?
Oh, me, I can eat anything. My metabolism spits. Listen, my mother always say, and you know, TMI on this one, whatever, I shit like a dog. You know what I mean? It come in and it come out, and it's good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I burn, and I love it. I am, but listen, again, as long as I keep myself programmed like this now, I look forward to be again, it's like a muscle memory. You understand? Like I don't have to start over when I get older. I already have that discipline, and that should be good. I should be good.
Okay, so what advice you give the older folks
that are starting
who
over?
their metabolism is not just burning and spitting it out
like a duck.
Yes.
So what do you advise them to eat? You know,
I advise them. It's definitely a different task for sure, even for older women after we have given birth and our body goes through all that process. But you have to learn it. You have to learn, because some women do snap back. Some women's metabolism do speed up. So my advice to them, it goes back to the mental. All right, you have to want to learn it, because now at this point it's not easy at all. It's not gonna fall off the way it used to. They would tell you, oh, it used to be like this and it used to be like that. My advice is to really take the time to learn about yourself with the nutrition that can work for you. All the 4 components follows for the rest of your life. You need your carbohydrates, you need your healthy fats, you need your fiber, and the
proteins,
and your proteins. You need it. You need all 4 components for the rest of your life, period. So it's just getting back into that mentality for the older women and men. Is getting back into that mentality and sticking to it.
Great. So what inspires you to work out? I mean, was it something one day you just said, I just want to keep working out? What inspires you to help others work out and get in shape?
So helping others has always been my thing. I was that young girl that would hang out with the older crowd, and even they would take on to me, you know? My maturity has always been on a different level. So that part, me helping others, that probably stems from my family, being caretakers. So me helping was hands down just programmed in me already. As for what inspired me, my Russian Anna. That's the best trainer I ever had, and I would never forget her. She still inspires me to this day.
I got a question. So as a little girl, what did you want to be?
So some of your viewers might notice I played basketball for years.
Oh, yeah?
My
So you
basketball
always
was always active.
Yeah.
Right.
I played basketball, played flag football, but I love basketball. I love basketball to this day.
Right.
But I never had a dream of wanting to be like WNBA, but I did want to pursue it in college.
Right.
Sadly, it did not happen. High school, it falls short. You know, got to start working, and I had to live that life.
Right.
So, as a little girl, what I wanted to do, I didn't know. It took me a while to know what I wanted to do.
Right. Well, it happens. You know.
And what are your rules on success?
I like that. My rule on success is research, being grounded. So I'm gonna just go to it. Research, your mentality, being grounded, right? So if you say you're gonna do something, you need to do it, all right? Because only you can come through for yourself with that one. So being grounded, don't be afraid to ask help, and I would say for success, be prepared to fail. You know, and overcome that. You have to learn to move past that failure as well.
Yeah.
Got you.
Got you.
And where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Probably not in Florida. Hopefully, I like that one too. I like that question. 10 years from now, I hope to still inspire others. In the health and fitness area, I don't see myself drawn away from this. And owning a studio, so being in my studio and continuing to educate and inspire people 10 years from now, I see that, and I would like that.
And talk about, like, what do you do in terms of if someone wants to reach out to you for training? Is it only like a group session? First of all, how do they reach out to you?
Yeah.
Do you do one-on-one coaching? Let us know about that.
Yes, I do one-on-one coaching. The best way to reach out to me is through the website. My website is www.socafitness.net. All right, best way you can email me. It's easier to just shoot to the website rather than searching all through up and down social media. But you can still also reach me on the social media. You can get that through the website. But email me is the best way. I'll respond to you immediately as soon as I can. And one-on-one coaching is available. Group classes is referred as well, because when you're in a group setting, you get comfortable. You get more comfortable before you do the one-on-one thing. So it's nice to get your feet wet. And if you're out of town, I don't do any virtuals, you know, but if you want me to come out there, out of town, we can book something and get something going. I love to travel. What?
So you was telling the people that they can book you.
Yes. So anytime you want to reach me, the best way to reach me immediately is to email me on the website at www.socafitness.net. All right, and you just click the email button and you just email me, and we can follow up communication from there. Instagram will follow. You can click the Instagram button on the website too and follow me, but you can type in Paige, is spelled with an I, Paige, and Romance, Romans. Okay, S is at the end. Gotcha. And you can follow me Instagram and Facebook with my name.
And I don't know if you've been watching the news lately, but all the violence that's going on. This is black on black violence that's going on. Mass shootings, people just getting shot randomly. You know, you're in the way, who cares? They're shooting through you. What do you think about this mentality that's going on, and how do we change that way of thinking?
How do we change a psychotic way of thinking? We're just shooting at people. It is honestly. I know we're supposed to be aware of what's going on, and I hear it. I don't personally watch it because the way my mental is set up, I can really dive into it, and then anxiety starts to fly through the roof. But I do hear it, and I'm aware. It is craziness. It is absolutely craziness. It's not new. It's been going on for however long. It would probably be seasonal thing, you know, maybe something die off, but then here comes the madness again. So it's not a surprise, and there's no real answer for a psychotic that's out on the loose. He's psychotic, or the person is mentally ill.
Yeah.
Just lost their damn mind.
And how often do you work out?
I touch. Right now, I'm doing this 28-day commitment thing. I'm doing it every day because I'm just. But I do
28 days? What is that?
A 28-day commitment to myself.
Okay.
So the 28-day commitment to myself, I started on June 19th, and I have this like discomfort with the camera, and this is a big thing right now with me being in front of so many cameras, you know, but I made it a duty to myself to show more and present more and talk more every single day for 28 days
So
on my media.
Why 28?
Because it looked pretty on my calendar. When it
fits in February.
It fits in, and I'm just like, okay, I do this line, this row, and 28 days it is. Cool.
Okay.
That's the only reason why it's 28 days. No specific number.
So what is there anything else that goes on in that 28 days, or is it just working out for 28 days, right?
It's working out for 28 days and putting myself out there and being in front of the camera. That one is honestly the biggest thing. Being in front of the camera, me getting more comfortable, stepping out of my comfort zone. Since I preach it to many people around me as like I need to do something different for myself as well, and that was one of my weaknesses.
Right.
So I'm doing it.
Okay, that's what's up.
And I know you listen to Soca. Who's your favorite music artist? What's your favorite music you like listening to?
I love Nyla Blackman. I love Marshall Montana. He's just top of the line. I do like lyrical as well. I love hyper sound. They come in hard. They good. Reggae though, I love Beres Hammond. He's my oldest boyfriend. He's the man and his words. He's so sweet on his feet. As old as he gets, I love his lyrics.
That's right. And if you could change one thing in the world, what would you change?
The madness out here. Just to stop taking people's life. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And what do you feel is the key to a long-lasting relationship?
Communication. If that goes with friendships or intimate relationships, because we're always going to grow, you know, and if you have a healthy foundation in the world of communication, you can express to your partner, you know, I'm feeling this kind of way now, and then a form of acceptance and understanding comes into play, instead of being so crazy and doing it by yourself and being confused and having this uncertainty of what's going on. So communication for me with friendship and business, and it goes a long way. Communication goes a long way.
Right. Truth and communication.
Yeah, communication is definitely one of the most things that you have to do in a relationship. And speaking on legacy, what would you like your legacy to be, Paige Romans?
Yes, I always said one time, so I skydived. Tell you guys, I'm wicked, man. I got to come out here and experience the thrill.
How was that?
It was thrilling. It was very nice. I skydived. I jumped out the plane like a mad woman, and it was great.
So you saw your life flash before your eyes?
What? I surely did. And I always said, if this were to be like my last year on earth, I would want to make a healthy impact on somebody, you know. So on the world, whoever have ever crossed me, I want that healthy impact. And it doesn't even have to be such a, she was such a nice person. You know, I want the authentic me to be in whoever crossed me.
Right.
Got you.
That's great.
And if you could go back and tell your younger self, go back 10 years ago, what advice would you give her on life, on love, and on business?
On life, I would tell my 10-year-ago self that it's okay to not know now, you know, like it's okay to be in the space of figuring things out, you know, like take your time. I would tell my later self, take your time. In love, that was the next one.
Yeah, love.
In love, I would say, I would say, try, put your wall down, you know, love a little bit. And the walls was up, man. What?
Your walls was up.
Walls was up. And in business, 10 years ago, cause I did have some fear factors with starting a business, so I would tell myself to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and have faith. I would say that.
So
Yes.
any regrets? Any regrets in life so far? Things that you would have done different?
I don't like to think about it like that. I don't like to think about it as regrets. Of course, we would like to have done things differently, but in a way, it still played out like it was supposed to, you know? So I don't have any regrets because I like the steps that I had to take, unfortunately, but I do respect what I had to go through.
Got you.
Yeah.
So you like the space you're in right now?
I like the space I'm in right now.
So it got you there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I am in acceptance of where I am right now.
Right.
So the advice I would tell myself 10 years ago is the advice I'm giving myself now to be prepared for the next 10 years. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it all falls into play. Just keep the faith and walk. Stay true to yourself. You know.
So what would you tell someone right now who's watching, who's unmotivated, who wants to get out, get in the gym, eat better? What words would you give them and to help them get motivated?
I would tell them start in a group class. Go to a group class. Oh my gosh. Go to a group class. Did I say that already? Go to the group class. And thank goodness man, you'll be around like-minded people. Right. You don't even have to figure it out by yourself anymore because the person that you're dancing next to or working out next to, you know, you guys can connect energies. That's one big thing that happens in my class. Right. And I love it. There will be women who are new from out of town and don't have any friends, and then they come to the class, and because of the instructors a healthy environment that's presented upon them, they're comfortable enough to speak to the next person, you know.
So it's mostly just women
and men has attended the class, and they are with me to this day. Harry and David, love you guys.
Harry and David.
Yes.
Shout out to
Harry and David. And I just met a Carlos today in class. Men come to support their wives or whoever they're dating at the time. Good.
So men need to go and experience soca.
Yes, you have waistline too.
Try something different.
Come on. Come on.
You said they got waistline too?
Yeah, you have waistline too. Yes.
Waistline.
It's a good cardio. I had a young boy, he boxes. He's a young boy, like 15-year-old. And his coach told me he needs to loosen up. So he came to the soca class and damn sure loosen up.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
It comes in handy in different areas, man. So don't just think of it as, oh, it's just a group of class of women and women want to lose weight. No, man, you can come out too.
So it should be fun.
What's next for Paige Roman? What's in the future? Any upcoming events, projects? Let them know how they can reach you, and just tell us all your social medias again.
All right, so the next event that I would love to have is Fort Lauderdale has this park down by the beach, and I don't even want it to be a paid event. I want it for everyone to just come together. You know, and all the instructors in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, I would love to link that together. So that is a vision of mine. So it's not necessarily an event that's set in stone now, but it's a vision that
that'd be nice.
Pray,
so
to just bring everybody together.
You want everybody to come and soca, like one big soca.
And not have to be just soca, just all the instructors, everybody that's into fitness. Kind of like how the Ebony Fit, how like they do that. Yes, that is amazing, you know. So to do that at that ground though, on Fort Lauderdale's ground by the beach, that park, it would be phenomenal. So putting that out there, if you guys have connections, we can throw that together. All the instructors are down there. They're great. We have amazing instructors. But events in general, Soca classes are held every Saturday at 11 a.m. We are in the city of North Lauderdale. You can find more information about that on the website at www.socafitness.net. And again, one-on-one coaching is available even if you are even if you are away in another state or wherever. They still can work out for you. Always can. Where there's a will, there's a way. You can make it happen. And yeah, you can book me and fly out.
Somebody's gonna book you.
Yeah, man.
Final question.
Hit me.
What does Be The Model mean to you?
What? So when I first saw Be The Model, I'm like, are we taking pictures? Because me and the camera, again, me and the camera, man, don't get along. But no, I think it's, I think Be The Model represents just the person behind the business of what you're introducing.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's the model of the community, the model of the person. That's where I take from it. I love what you got going on here.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that depth.
So definitely check out Paige Romans. Get in shape. Get your diet on. Get your wine and grind. Soca style. Hit it up on the website. What's the website again?
www.socafitness.net.
Definitely check out the website, guys.
Oh, you never made us stand up and show you?
Carl, let's see what you got on. See what's at the end. Stand up for the model cam real quick.
So, right. Okay, so in the classes, well, basically Caribbean dancing in general is we're all with our waistline movement, right? So, I would want these gentlemen to join me, right? You want the gentlemen to join me? You're going to either edit this one or you're going to stand up and you're going to join me.
Too much equipment, baby.
You're either going to stand up or you're going to join. I'm not going to start until you're with me.
Man,
We just talked about overcoming fears. Come on, don't let the camera people down. Don't let your viewers down. Let's do it.
Next time, on Be The Model.
Come on. Just stand up with me. We're encouraging other men as well. We're encouraging other men as well.
We got no room.
You just need to stand right there.
After the show, we'll do a Soca. We'll do a Soca.
I really say
Don't forget, guys, to hit the notification bell.
Hey, like and subscribe.
Hit the notification bell and subscribe. Be great.
We just talked about the mindset.
Be fit. And be the model.
Oh my gosh.
You want to go get you?
Be the model back at you. We didn't do the soca dance during the show, but we're going to try to come back and do something. There you go.
Alright, let's go. We do it slide.
You win time?
Do it slide. Do it. Yep. And swing. Yeah. And run it. Yeah. Oh, around. Yeah.
Nah, you got it.
No, that's not
Stay in the back.
They got 2 seconds of it.